You guys are tuning in to the Lavish Journey
podcast. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Ladies and boys, girls, welcome back to the Lavish Journey podcast. It's your host, Jay Gaines, and here today, and I'm here with my brother, Freedom.
Welcome back, fellow travelers. We are back with another podcast, Shenanigans, with our two brotherly guests right over here. How about you two introduce yourself?
Boom, boom.
Yo, my name is Eric, aka Knight.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike.
No, it's Knight spelled N-Y-T.
Oh, Nike.
Oh, my fault.
Night.
Night. Brother Knight.
Yeah. Like the time of the day that we're in right now, it's night.
Oh,
Okay.
That's where we at. That's where we at. Yeah.
Nike, just do it.
Yeah.
Shout out to our brother, Eric. Nice.
Shout out to Eric. Ignored everything he said.
All right, you said Night, though.
Yeah, Night.
Night. Shout out to brother Night.
Hey, we here together.
You feel me?
We here
We got it, though. Who else we have here today at the table?
Devon Jones, aka Divo 216.
Hey, that's my dog. Big Divo in this
216.
bitch.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Oh, by the way, we got Nia Kai. No, the goddess Nia Kai out there.
Thank you.
She is our fellow couch potato for the day.
Thank you for that.
Dope. So today's word of the day is duality.
Yes, it is duality. But first, we're going to start off with the quote of the day because it will smoothly transition into duality.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. There is peaceful. There is wild. I am both at the same time. And that is your quote of the day. So duality is a balance of both, understanding that both lies within you, the light and the dark. It's making peace with both. I feel like within this lifetime, there's always good and evil, but you can't walk the gray. You feel me? Me being a Gemini, I embrace both sides of the coin because with darkness, there would be no light, and without light, there would be no darkness. And dark doesn't have to mean a negative connotation. It could be birth, life. The night is something our moon comes out in, and I appreciate the fuck out of her. So, to get back on point, duality, the balance of both, that both is within you. So, my question for you all, what aspects within yourselves have you had to see both sides of that coin with, and how did you find that balance?
You want to take this?
Go ahead.
That was the first thing for the answer. Whoa, Freedom. That was powerful. That was a great introduction.
Yes, great introduction. I'll take this as smoothly as I can. Check it. Whenever you see the moon out at night, get it?
Yeah.
Whenever you see the moon out at night, you see nothing but the light that's reflecting off the sun that comes up in the morning. So with that being said, everybody has light, everybody has dark. It is up to everybody to balance when they provide either or both at the same time. Sometimes somebody's light is depicted as dark just because somebody else's light is viewed as different.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about perception, but even then somebody else's perception is duality. So however you find your own balance is however you get it.
How do you think people can find that understanding and really acceptance? Because like you said, I might view you as something negative or different or be afraid of you. How would someone like me learn to embrace you and just be like, you know what, that's just them?
Embracing takes time.
Mm-hmm.
Embracing just takes time. Like, we are aging as we're sitting here. I've literally just met all of y'all, and I feel the light in the room.
Hi there.
Yeah, literally.
Hey there.
That's just it.
As you should.
Yeah.
I haven't had the opportunity to see the dark moments, but it's like, do I even want to see them for real? Does it even matter at the end of the day?
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
Neither.
Yeah.
I take the light that's being presented in front of me. If I see the dark, that I just understand it as a dark moment and whatever is the light of y'all lives, because I don't know the full story. I only know mine.
And I see things like as a reflection. And
Exactly.
it's like,
Yeah.
I dealt with that, like I've been there. So I think when you understand and just say, I've been here, I relate to you. Instead of seeing difference, then we can walk on the same path. instead of pushing you onto the side.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
So, but that comes with growth, you know, because when I was Christian, I was very judgmental, like. But that's just kind of how I was trained.
Why were you judgmental?
Hell, my grandparents. Everything, you go to hell for everything. You look a little different. What's wrong with you?
You know, I did not. Go ahead.
Hell is definitely just on earth. Like, you can create your heaven and your hell. Definitely.
It's all in
And I
reality.
just throw that out there for the listeners who don't understand it. I understand Christianity rides with, you know, you're gonna go to hell, you're going to heaven, but it's what you create for real.
Yeah.
Earth is what
Say
you
that shit.
create.
Damn, we hear all these gems today.
Yeah.
Write that on the board.
I just put down my phone. Earth is what you create. Starting topic off for the podcast. But no, that's well said though. I do agree with that, and I'm not trying to get deep into that topic, but I didn't like how growing up they did say that. Oh, you're going to hell for that. Oh, you're doing this. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa.
Yeah.
But,
why are you judging me?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But you know, now we live in like in a more open world, or I don't know, is that the correct word I should use? But everybody's like relearning, it feels, you know what I mean? And just, you know, going down their own path.
Ooh, so all right, Divo, what path have you found within yourself? And even that duality was something maybe you used to do, and now at this current state of existence, you're like, you know what? I'm phasing out of that. You know, I don't even want to participate in this or do this anymore.
Good water. Think about that one. Something like I'm changing as far as we even spoke about as far as like my partying days. You know, I said I was drinking pretty much.
You was getting turned. So tell us about that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like just going out to, especially like Mount Union where I was at, there's like literally nothing to do but drink, like in the middle of nowhere, Alliance, Ohio. But yeah, just pretty much. You know, I kind of I decided at the beginning of this year to kind of step back from that and just focus on my own health. And, you know, started, you know, lifting and working out 5-6 times a day. Maybe 5-6 times a week.
I'm about to say a day.
Yeah,
you in there, boy.
But no, a week. And,
so I got a question for you. Like, when did you realize, like, all right, I'm going to stop getting turned this much?
Because it was really, I feel like I've consciously wanted to make that, you know, step.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you know so many people, it's just like it's one event and the next weekend and somebody else like, oh, come do this with me. I'm just like, I was always that person. I'm like, hey, I'm not doing anything, why not? You know,
yeah.
But I just kind of just made that decision. I feel like you know, beginning of the year, nothing's coming up, and then I guess with COVID, I guess that kind of helps too because there's not as much going on. So I was like, just really decided, I was like, I'm gonna take this time. I took a full month off, just focused on lifting, working out, and just, you know, kind of reset my body, you know.
How do you feel about that after all of that, like transitioning like that?
I feel really good, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, like I feel like it was definitely good for myself, even though obviously I started a little bit, but I'm still, even now, I just feel like it's a life change. Like I'm not drinking as excessively as I used to, and I don't know, I just, as far as like, you know, health wise, like I feel my cardio up. Like I got my Apple Watch on, like I'll get that notification will say like, oh, your heart rate's under 40 beats.
Hey buddy, hey, check it out.
So I'm an athlete again. But yeah, I don't know, like even like now, like, you know, I'll run before I work out, and like I'll run a mile and I'm just like, I feel fine, like I can just go. So it's been a good change for me, and I'm trying to think, definitely keeping that going forward.
Yeah. They say, you know, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I don't work out. Y'all know this. But they say, no, when you detox or do something with your physical body, it helps with your spiritual as well. With everything, every aspect of who you are. Your mental, spiritual, physical, every aspect. So, yeah.
Taking care of the temple creates this peace within.
Yep.
Things get to functioning at that point.
Like, there it goes.
Yeah.
All right, we're flowing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going on detoxes. You know what I mean? I went on detox from Kush. It was like for 3 months, you know, just for the hell of it. And it felt great, you know, like, just to detox your body from all that. You know, I'm not a big time drinker for real, so it's just kind of everything was a detox. And I started drinking more water. And
Shout out to H2O.
Yes.
You know, the real one.
Yeah, water. I used to drink pop. I used to drink pop a lot years ago. Like, oh my God.
Your skin is great.
Huh? What? The skin? Oh, thank you. Because I stopped drinking pop a while ago. But yeah. I was about to go into a whole other topic. What are you talking about?
No, we still on Duality.
Yeah, we still
Oh,
on
okay.
Duality.
All right.
And I actually just wanted to ask you, Divo, because you took away one thing and you added more, especially when it comes to, working out. That is your duality. You feel me? To understand, okay, this purpose no longer serves me. Drinking or not as much. You feel me? Like, all right, let's cut this back and add more of this. So what's something else that you feel like you would like to add within your everyday or something you inspired to do within this this upcoming harvest season?
One thing I want to start reading more. That's because I think I was trying to just make more goals for myself. So I did my goal, did it 31 days, no drinking, and now I want to start getting in the habit of reading at least 30 minutes a day. Because I think I want to start getting into real estate and stuff. So I have the books, I bought, but I just need to just force myself to like I force myself to go to the gym. I need to force myself to read at least 30 minutes a day and kind of gain that knowledge on that.
For sure.
What do you like to read?
I need to start, but I bought a couple books. Just mainly the books I have right now are just on real estate, and I have another book that I want to read on investing. So,
you about to get in the game?
Yeah,
that's a good one too.
You see that?
We just talking about that. Yeah, our bro Randall, shout out to Randall. He teaches real. Yeah, about the real estate classes. Yeah.
You going to join?
No, because he does more wholesaling. I wanted to just have
Real
my own
estate.
properties that I rent out and just kind of keep doing that.
Rental
get the money
properties.
through that. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I like how there's so many avenues to get success and money out here, and we're all tapping into them in our own special ways, our own personal ways. It's pretty dope, and I love to see it. I'm proud of everybody.
Harvest.
Yeah,
That harvest,
the harvest.
boy, the fruits of our labor is coming.
When you speak of harvest, and this is the season we're about to harvest, or we are harvesting,
Yeah.
can you break this down to our lovely audience?
Okay, y'all. So what seeds have you all planted? What's something you've inspired to do, you plan within your mind? What vision have you sought or seen all the way through that can come into fruition? What have you been manifesting? Everything that you think about that you inspired to do within this winter, within these months, days, years, that's what you're harvesting. It's growing within you. This temple is the dirt. Your mind is dropping seeds so they can grow and bear fruit. Bearing those fruit is bringing them into this reality, whatever it may be. So when I say this is harvest season, what has your mind implanted within you? What are you gonna what fruits are they bearing? So
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Welcome to harvest season.
harvest season.
And I'm starting to notice that, like earlier I said, I'm noticing the sun is out a lot more, and that makes me feel so good. Have y'all been feeling like a different
That's our
energy?
superpower.
Yes,
you know
yes.
that?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Summertime. Summertime is when melanated people get the most of their superpowers. That's why crime rate is high. That's why jail time is high. That's why killings are high, because we are literally stepping into our power when we have so much connection with the sun.
Yeah.
Charged up.
Yeah, we're definitely.
Literally.
My mood is usually definitely based off the weather. Like when it's warm outside, of course I'm outside at the beach. I'm down at the lake.
Can't help but to
I'm
be
just all
outside.
around.
You
Wildin'.
Shout out to
Yes.
Mr. Creek.
Just a
And then,
drive.
in the fall, I'm kicking it more. So I like the fall. I like the hoodie weather. But when the wintertime hit,
Oof.
you get a little dormant.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can kick it at home, you can do this, but it's like, oof, I'm going to chill for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I love the days when the sun pokes out in the wintertime. It's the greatest thing ever. It helps you like embrace it more.
I appreciate the winter.
You appreciate the winter.
Because then it makes me miss the summer even more.
I like
'Cause,
that.
you appreciate
I
the
hear
sun
that.
at that point.
Yep.
Because you're like, I missed you all fucking winter.
Where have
Yes.
You like,
It's
you
been
ain't
hot.
been out
Down in
at
the
all.
winter.
Like, I love you.
Yeah, like I love you, nigga.
You go outside all
When
day.
December
all
come, you be like,
day.
damn, you leaving already?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, already. He's like, damn, we just got here. So yeah,
Dang.
it makes me appreciate. That's one thing I do appreciate about Cleveland. Is just the seasons.
Yeah.
Because you can appreciate any little thing. And I need rest during the winter.
But you said you don't want to be here.
Hell no.
Man.
Hell no. That's
So-
duality, baby. But,
May I ask a question?
What's
Yeah.
up?
If y'all had the opportunity to move, would y'all?
yeah.
It's a place where it's always warmer?
Los Angeles,
That ain't no
October
question.
2021.
Actually, what? Like, what?
I've had some people who be like, oh, no, I totally like the winter because, like, it's just cold. We've been in Cleveland our whole life.
I don't care about it.
Heard that.
The thing about Cleveland is that we got like 5 to 6 months of winter and then 3 months of summer and then like
Yeah.
Pre-winter.
2 months of pre-winter and then the cycle go all over again. Like
Where's our summers?
Our summer is about 2 months long.
It's
haven't
in
had it.
between the winter and the pre-winter. It's almost like two pages of a book stuck together.
So
It's
how many
just
months
like-
of summer do we have in Cleveland?
Not enough.
Well, how many you think?
Technically
2 or
3
3
months.
You think? Okay, you said
June
3.
21st until August 22nd.
Woo,
It's
that
usually
ain't enough.
supposed to be the summer. It's technically divided equally into 3, but you know how summer
Cleveland.
don't really start until the middle of August and it ends the week after.
It do.
So-
once September hit,
Where will y'all move to then besides Cleveland?
Oh,
I just want to roam for a while.
Just name a location, just a random location. Not move to, but just temporarily. Like, let's say for 3 months to see how you like the environment.
Arizona.
Okay, Arizona. What part of Arizona?
Did I have to think of that?
Don't worry about it. Arizona it is. Nia Kai said Arizona.
I got it.
What about you, Brother Freedom?
And at this moment, he knew he was.
I gotta make a clip of that.
Your editing is fucking
Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm gonna do one on that one, bro.
Yeah.
do that.
Come back.
over edited with the oh no.
What about you, Brother Knight?
You talk LA, I talk LA. I've been talking about it for years. I still want to see it on a consistent basis because the couple of times that I'd seen it just wasn't enough given the vibes that were just being provided over there. Like,
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah.
Cali is so diverse.
Love it.
I went there twice and I enjoyed every moment of it.
Super
Hawaii's
diverse.
next.
Yeah, I can see Nia Kai out there in Hawaii.
I want to
Definitely.
be out the country for a minute.
No, for
Yeah.
real.
Like, let me be
Yeah.
out the
See?
country
Yeah.
so then I can experience a whole new sense of the word living. You
Yeah.
feel me? I feel like if I stay within the country, I'm gonna exist to some degree.
And you can
I'm
still
a-
be relatable to everyone.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
if I go like this, I met this Cuban dude, and he was telling me how he grew up with this tribe. You feel me? They had to cut these tree downs every day. Like this forest was their everything. Hunted, cultivated their plants, medicine, everything from this forest. And he said it was just such a community. You know, he was like, it was so loving. You know, every day they would speak affirmations to each other. If somebody did something bad, you know, they would just hug them. He said it was just a whole new sense of living out there. I mean, he grew up with it, but coming to the States, he's like, you know.
Genuine growth within
Yeah.
the community. That's super important.
And I want to feel that, you know. I would love to go somewhere else and just be like, let me see your tribe, you know, and fully feel that we welcome you.
Make it home.
Yeah.
Like, give us a hug.
Hell yeah, that's
Hey,
how they be.
Come on in the house. Stay here for the month.
Yeah.
We love you. Like, oh,
Freedom, I
I'm good.
definitely think you would fit in great.
100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, travel out the country is definitely, you should definitely do that. Well, this gonna happen
It's
soon.
gonna happen.
The world about to open back up soon, so that's not wild to have to say that. But yeah, it's real, for real.
Yeah.
I could definitely see you going somewhere like for months at a time.
Oh, I'll be gone.
Yeah,
You
I
like,
can
where you
see
at
it.
now, brother?
Hashtag get your passports.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just got my passport last year.
I did too.
I was like, I want to travel.
When'd you get yours?
Yeah.
Was it where?
I said when?
When? I think I want to say like actually it was the year before.
When?
No, it was in 2019
Look, you
because
don't
I was
know.
going to travel in 2020.
Fuck y'all.
And she's like, wait.
Yeah.
No, because all of my friends have
She said,
gotten
"What day?"
passports. All my friends have got passports, and they were always around the same time that I got it. So fuck y'all.
When you get yours, Nia Kai?
Bleep y'all.
What
May-
day?
What day?
May 26th.
God
What
damn,
year?
you wrote that
May
down?
28th.
Oh, you don't know?
February, May.
Cut her mic off.
But no, I do recommend everybody get one. I mean, I was just talking to my bro Chuck about it. I said, yeah, go ahead and get a passport, man. They cost $125 to $150. I don't know how long they'll take to come in now because of COVID, but yeah. Shit, we could spend $150 on some random shit in like
Feel
a
me?
month. You know what I'm saying?
And not even feel it. Like,
Yeah.
I spent $200 on some shoes. I can do it.
What kind of
Feel
shoes you
me?
just get?
the Air Max, the
just spend
Vapor
$1.
Max.
Oh,
whatever.
damn.
Yeah.
The most I spent on
That's a
shoes
lot.
like $85, $95. If that.
60.
60, yeah, that's what you feel me?
It's on sale.
Nah, about $85.
Can I use my points?
I'm a sell person.
You a sale person?
But use Klarna Afterpay. That helps a whole lot.
What's that? What's Afterpay?
You
So
can
then
use
you
two.
could buy some. You can buy, say, those shoes. You buy those shoes, but you make it in payments. You pay it off in payments.
Oh,
you feel me?
I
So
got
then you don't
you.
have to just pay it up front $200 out your account. But you're like, all right, $50 or 48, whatever, and then
You can do it in Cleveland now too.
You can go to the store.
You know, somebody told me about that. I don't know what they was talking about. I was like, oh, I'm cool. So that's
Oh,
what that
yeah.
is.
You
That-
go to
you know
Finish
what?
Line, DSW. You can go to Bed Bath and Beyond. I got a heated blanket for $140, but I've been paying $100 and something dollars, and I pay $40 every 2 weeks.
Every
I like
2
And I am
weeks.
using that blanket.
Yeah.
You know what? I
They
like
should put that for credit. I'm like, if they did that for credit scores.
We would be awesome because
I
ain't
would
nobody
be
miss an
grits.
Afterpay payment.
Hold on.
No,
It's
you
not.
don't.
It's not.
Yeah.
For, it's not on your credit credit score?
No.
No.
I mean, that's good. Oh, that's good, but that helps.
about to say,
You get
$800.
$800 that you can take out in advance.
I mean, there's ways you can do it to your credit score. Just get a credit card or something.
Okay, let's assume that everybody's credit is good enough for that.
I can help people get their credit together.
Shout out to Justin.
I know. Well, I can start with one step is to delete the collections off. You have any collections on your credit report, you can delete all that stuff off. And by
Question
doing
is
that,
how?
yeah, you go to Equifax, you go to dispute and say I have no acknowledgement of this account. Boom. That's just some gems I'm dropping out there.
Shit.
It worked for me. It's a fact.
Free game, free
Yeah.
game, free game.
Free game.
You feel me? Like that's a gem right there.
Right.
Niggas about to be making calls. I'm about to listen.
Justin gonna have
real.
a whole credit whole company.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Manifest it.
coming next.
I'm just
Lavish
learning
Credit
through.
Bureau.
Yeah. Hey, that sounds pretty smooth. I like that.
Yes.
I'm about to pull a card real quick. You got something, bro?
Oh, I got help. Yeah, but pull up a card.
I'm about to pull a card
Yeah.
real quick. Hold on. Let's do an icebreaker question real quick. Okay.
Oh, I got one.
All right. Will you rather meet your great-great-grandparents or your great-great-grandchildren?
Great grandchildren.
Children, grandchildren? Let me
Grandchildren.
see.
Grandchildren for me.
I'm saying grandchildren.
I'm going to say grandchildren too.
My great greats, they'd be like, "Yo, wild ass." Oh my bad. Go ahead. What
Yeah.
would you do?
Go ahead.
That's tough. Okay. I would say great grandparents, because then it's like, well, I already tap into like my ancestors and everything, just the type of person I am. So if I actually get to talk to them, then I know that I'm gonna always be guided to make sure my great grandchildren are good. So
I feel you say you can hit that point. You can't go back in time.
That's deep.
Yeah.
I mean, cause like fuck it, y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do anyway.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
Good
What if I
response.
don't have any
You don't have any what?
grandchildren?
You
Well,
I mean,
I don't know.
you don't think
You're right though. That is like you right because yeah.
annihilation of the world type shit?
Well, just not everybody has kids.
That-
and,
yeah.
You know, sorry, it might be like I don't want no fucking children.
Hey, I can see that. Like, hold on, I'm busy doing real nigga shit.
yes.
Would you pressure her for grandchildren? Like how old?
Oh, I will never ask her for grandchildren.
Because they're gonna be at your house.
I know what they'll be. We want to see Papa Z.
Great.
Dada.
Come on in. Don't touch nothing.
That's something else.
Just go to the backyard. I'll be outside.
Stay in the house though.
Yep. Hula hooping in the window.
Y'all doing good, baby.
Like, yeah, stay out there.
Like I said, hula hoop.
Got your moo on because you're at the age now.
Yep.
Hula hoop in the window.
Why y'all keep doing it?
You gonna be doing that shit?
I will be like, what Grandpa Z doing? Like, he fine as fuck.
Be that fun ass granddad.
Oh yeah, I be having fun with Zaria. We be having a good ass
Hula
time.
hoop in the window. So what topic you got for today, brother?
All right, so it's Black History Month. So who are some melanin people in your life who have influenced, made an impact, or inspired you? Because I feel like we always look too far backwards on Black History Month when, history is happening within your own life every day, every moment. My mom is a part of my history. You feel me? That's a Black History moment for me when she was born. So who's some people in your lives?
Admittedly, I already have one answer. Like, this name keeps popping up in my head. I don't even know if I could say the name, but like,
Nice.
when I was in a program that was like dedicated to the school I eventually went to high school to, like university school, the REACH program, if I'm to be specific, I had an art teacher there, and we spent the summer program like in between 6th grade, in between 7th grade, in between 8th grade, and I knew that my focus was art already. This art teacher from Shaker was like reshaping the idea that I had behind even working with art, because before then it was elementary school and it was like paint these Greek mythological creatures and paint this flower and whatnot. This dude brought a whole drum set into the art room and challenged us to like draft him and the drum set within a minute of time.
Ooh.
I am a 6th, 7th, 8th grader looking at him like, how on earth am I even about to begin to do that? This dude is bringing in airbrushes. This dude is having comic books on the table. He's like picking image. Like, it like really redefined the way that I decided to learn how to approach art. So like shout out to that teacher.
Yeah, shout out to
It's
him.
very expensive.
Yeah.
Yes, legitimately expensive, and he was talented at all of it, and I'm still blown away to this day. I'm gonna see if like I could email him or something. Like
What's
he was
his
that dope.
name?
Yeah.
Shout him out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Keith Holiday. Yes.
Keith. Where he work?
Comment down below.
He used to work with Shaker, as far as
Shaker.
I understand or remember. I have no idea where he could be now. He could be retired or wherever, but now that just gives me another task because
Yeah.
he like set a tone for real.
Keith Holloway, we coming for you, baby.
Holiday. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't hear shit. He said Holloway.
But that's pretty good.
Oh,
Ain't-
Holloway.
No, Holiday.
Holiday? Keith Holiday? I don't know.
Keith Holiday?
I just let him say it. I don't know what happened.
It's Holiday.
Holiday.
You're right here. Deaf.
But no, that's good that you had.
Kind of cuddle like.
That's good that you had an educator inspire you, though. You know, growing up, I had an educator that inspired me, a teacher that inspired me as well. He was a Melanin, but yeah, that's pretty dope. That's pretty
Who
dope.
was he?
You know what? I ain't gonna say his name on here because he is very but he is my 7th grade teacher. He's our first male teacher. And he was only 22 years old. We was like all 13, so he connected with the youth. He was like a typical, sit y'all ass down, do this, do that, do this. He actually come and say, hey, what's going on, y'all? Everything cool? Like talk to us as students. And then that helped me like, wow, there's actually good role models out here, good teachers and something like that. So yeah, I can relate to what he said about art.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not with art on that way, but in that situation. But
Yeah.
yeah. Art wise, I don't know.
So, well, who was your person who influenced you? Who was a melanin person?
A melanin person influenced me. Let me think. I'm gonna try to think when I was a little kid. Somebody who really just. I don't know. I mean, of course, my family, my friends, my surroundings, but I'm trying to really think outside that box.
All right, take a second. Just think about it. What
Yeah.
about you,
I'm
Divo?
not melanated inspiration.
I don't know. I don't know.
You got one?
You got somebody? Yeah, I don't know.
Think about it. You got somebody?
Yeah, I got two actually. I also want to say my mom. I feel like she just her, being growing up with a single mom. She's influenced me a lot, just in my personality and just at most, everything I do. I try to make it easy for her. But also I want to recognize, Sam McIntosh.
Yeah.
His,
Shout out to
Sammy
Sam.
But his dad, Mr. McIntosh.
Yeah, Mr. Mac. Yeah.
He helped us so much as far as like my wrestling, like wrestling was like a big part, for me when I went to college for wrestling. And just like the fact that he took, his own time out of his day, like he would take us to wrestling tournaments, like in the off season. He was the one that pretty much got us as good as we were. Like he was taking us to tournaments every weekend during the in the summer.
Dope.
Like put together everything for us to go. We used to go to Disney every year for tournaments out there. He used to take us, help us raise money for that and take us there. So, I feel like that somebody he had a great impact on my life. For sure.
That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, quick plug. Shout out to Sam McIntosh, Sammy Mack. Shout out to the 10K movement. If you don't even know, Sam Mack is working on a dance organization that's teaching hip hop education throughout the city. I'm actually a part of that, and there is a virtual event through Bright Winterfest that's coming out this Friday. Like,
Oh, that's this.
yes,
Nice.
yes.
Sam Mac, I like what he doing, man. Hey,
Making
dope,
moves.
man.
Sam is responsible.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Sam, that whole crew has been dancing since high school, and they stuck to it. Like, fuck that, we're gonna do this. We're gonna find a way. And I always say that. So you're listening to this, Sam. Shout out to you, bro. That's just dope.
Yeah.
You definitely stuck to the plan.
Straight up.
Yep. How about who next?
You?
You didn't answer yours.
Neither.
I don't know. I mean, of course, my family and everything, but I don't know anybody outside of that for real.
Oh, so your family.
My
man.
family was like at my everything. They still are, you know what I mean? So that's like my main who I was around the most. And yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Family, I mean, that
I'm
is
trying to think. All my I had 2 black teachers, but I ain't gonna lie, they wasn't good teachers though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here in front. I'm not gonna lie, they
Most of my
weren't.
black
I
teachers
mean-
were substitute teachers at this point.
Really? They just wasn't good. They was, I don't know. I guess I didn't like to learn with them. I don't know what it was. But I don't know any melanated people that really inspire me. Let me see. LeBron James. No, he does.
LeBron
though.
His hustle
Hey,
can
LeBron
inspire.
James. No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, his drive.
Man,
is
black
right.
success inspires me, to be honest. Anybody black I see successful inspires me. That's
We
the main
rooting
thing.
for y'all because y'all black.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I'm on right now. If you doing something great and you love it, black, whatever, I'm for you. Let's get it. All right. Go ahead, Freedom.
All right,
That was
so-
my speech.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a few. One I'll say from school is Miss Lockhart, because Miss Lockhart got on my ass about a lot of shit. You know, she was like that motherly role model who worked at the school and actually cared about our education. Because I didn't give a fuck. I was having fun. I was in class with him. We had class with all our friends, like our close clique. So we was acting up every day.
I'm back on that bullshit.
Oh, we was on that bullshit every day. It was so fun.
Miss Lockhart was not having it.
Miss Lockhart was not having that. She checked our grades. She was like, "No, what is this? You missed an assignment." You feel me? And that really pushed me, you know, at that time. Because if I didn't have her, I probably would have just I won't say failed, but I would have been pretty fucked up.
Shoot, I'm
So-
not went to college for if it wasn't for her. She was on us
And
about those
she was
applications and
on us
everything.
about everything.
Yeah.
So shout out to you.
Miss
y'all
Lockhart,
senior
was she
teacher?
brush? Yeah, was she? You just said brush?
Just Abbott, yeah.
Abbott, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get to brush till my junior year, so. Damn, brush was dope.
That brush was lit.
Shout out to Miss Lockhart, though.
Shout out
I
to
never
Miss
met her,
Lockhart.
though, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she
cool.
she molded a lot of us,
Yeah.
especially, and majority of us were black, you know. So that was another powerful thing to have this strong black woman, and we dogged her all the time.
Why y'all dog her?
Because that was just Miss Lockhart. That was our relationship with her. She would talk shit.
Yeah, she would.
She would. Miss Lockhart talk hella shit. You feel me? She was a mom, but that cool mom, but she just gave a fuck.
Yeah.
She was that, hey, I know what you mean. She go off on you, but she'll love you at the same time. Now, next time, don't be doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
She
you.
said real corny. What are you two dingbats doing over here? You know, like turn off the laptop. Yeah, these dingbats. She just call us out on some shit. Very, very nice. So shout out to you, Miss Lockhart. I went up to Brush to come say hey, but you weren't there.
Whoa.
So wherever you at, keep doing you.
Local update. Did y'all see the new brush? How brush looks now on the inside?
Yes.
You saw it? Looks good as fuck.
Yeah.
It looks like a whole. You want to see? It's like a
Yeah,
whole new
let me see.
world, man. So
I seen their weight
if
room.
people out there listening, we're from
Crazy.
South Euclid, Ohio.
Because
Hold
I don't see
on.
nothing else. Where's your workout room?
I'm gonna let them
Because
talk
right
in the
across from
background.
Yeah, let them be the background.
Y'all can be the background noise real quick.
it's right across from the wrestling room, and I was going up there to help them with wrestling. So it's just like it's just so nice now. Like we had that little rusty like looking.
So do you
What the
tutor
fuck?
kids up there at Rush now?
No, I was just volunteering for wrestling, but I stopped once COVID hit. So I don't know. I'm thinking about going back though if they are allowing. Yeah.
Totally.
How long do you wrestle for?
How long I wrestled for? I think like 7 years.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
I would walk in here and be like, whoa.
Brush is like a whole new school,
It's
don't
a
it?
whole new school.
So if y'all listening and watching, we went to Charles F. Brush High School. It's in South Euclid, and they redid the whole school, y'all. They like remodeled the whole inside. They got TVs in there, new seats, new lunchroom, new everything, and it's good to see. And I saw a lot of people commenting like, "Why didn't we have that back when we graduated? That was 10 years ago." First thing,
God damn, they gotta evolve.
come on, y'all. They had to get somewhere.
Evolution takes time.
It takes time, but it looks
The ones who
amazing.
graduated from there decided to make the change realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
10
But
years is a
10 years
grip.
of grip.
it looked nice as fuck though. So shout out to
Yeah.
Charles F. Brush High School.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like, look at
10
that.
years.
Look, man,
That's why I'm like, who the hell these college students?
You know what? Speaking of high school, since we all went to high school, have you completed any of your goals you expected to complete since high school? Oh. What? Go ahead. When y'all start laughing, he said, "Ooh."
I
I'm like,
high
what?
school.
Huh?
I didn't go to high school.
You didn't go to high
Since
school?
we all went to high school.
Oh, hell, did y'all all go to high school? Did everybody go to high school?
That's why I was like, oh. That one nigga at home.
Hey, everybody here went to high school. Well, whoever's listening, please get your GED. We do need you to at least get that, you know. But do what you gotta do too, then. But no, back to the question.
Did you say Nia? I got my high school diploma.
You do? No, I didn't say Nia. I said to the people that's listening. No.
So just called her out.
We do hope you get your high school diploma or a GED now, or a life skill or a trade skill. But so have y'all accomplished any goals y'all expected to since graduating high school?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all can elaborate on it. I'm chilling. I'm listening.
Most of the time, I just was kind of going with it, but I mean, I did graduate college, so I feel like that was one of my biggest goals as far as graduating after graduating high school.
Yeah. That was definitely one of my goals too. I could definitely say I completed one. Mine was to finish college. And yeah, after I did that, I feel like, all right, that's my big goal. On to the next. So I could definitely say, yeah, I completed one of the goals.
I never had the goal of finishing college. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to go there,
Smooth.
but I never was like,
was
I'm
me.
totally graduate in 2019 or whatever. Like, I wanted to be a creative regardless of what I did.
Yeah.
So however I picked up that knowledge, however I decided to tread that path, I'm like, look, I gotta find something that it's going to keep me interested and keep me passionate, but also I'm very good at. So I'm
Yeah.
in the perfect profession for it. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you and keep it going. And I like how you always knew you was a creative. See, it took me, I didn't know I was creative until I was 2016. You know what I mean? I picked up my camera. Yeah.
It's different
Yep.
versions of creative, and we were only taught that it's super artsy or like mad hippie, but like creativity comes in logic, creativity comes in hard work and diligence. It comes in every single form.
Oh, you're so well spoken. No, that's true though. That's true. And when I think about it, I took this class in high school called Cinematic Studies.
Oh, I did too.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Macaluso.
Macaluso,
Yeah,
shout
shout out to Macaluso, my nigga.
No,
Hey,
that
nigga was hard for real.
That
Yeah,
changed my life.
He
He was
changed
showing
my
us
life.
movies with no sound, with just a little sound.
Yeah.
With, hey, listen to this. Look at this. This is the climax of the movie. This is
Yeah.
the motif. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he taught you how to read movies in a whole different way.
That's how
you
they
know?
judge them to get like Oscars and Emmys and stuff like that.
The critics really be like analyzing shit. They're like, oh, you
So
know.
if it's critically acclaimed, okay, I know what to look for.
Yeah.
You know, that's what my creativity fired up was that
Mine
class.
too.
I
He
think
got
that
it right in a
class.
dream journal.
Yep.
He was like, y'all gonna start a dream journal and write all your dreams every night. I was like, why the fuck?
Now you do it on a regular.
No, but I will.
But you know what
Now I
though?
think about it.
Believe it or not, he did what he's supposed to do. So
Oh,
we
they
remember him
did.
for a reason.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? All them
Sure.
teachers we had, we remember him for a reason. Cause
This
I
is
ain't
cool.
know you took his class.
Because most people didn't take his
Yeah,
class, so I ain't
yeah,
talk about it. But
yeah.
I was like, I like Mr. Mac's class.
Yeah.
He was like, bring in some movies that inspire you and broke that shit down.
You
Like
have those
that-
classes that like have you look at movies that are different, like that. I took like a philosophy and film class, in
Oh,
college,
nice.
and like it's just like now like. And now I'm like watching stuff. I kind of like just see like themes. Of, like, we talked about like time travel in movies and stuff like that, and just like different like philosophical things. But like it's interesting because it kind of just changes how you look at them now. Like
View
you
movies
never
a
think
little
about
different.
it before. Yeah.
And they say a lot. There's so many messages in movies,
Yeah.
that most
Yeah.
people don't understand. But if you could see with a different eye,
Mhm.
in perspective, you're like, wow, I didn't know. It's just stuff be clicking. Like this all makes sense.
That's how they what does it say? Kind of like ease people into certain type of like things that happen. Like the COVID movie came out before COVID, or
Yeah.
like zombie movies came out and quarantine came out before actual quarantine. So it's like it opens people up to being acceptable to those
Everything.
type of things. Yeah.
That's why I just hope future movies don't quite look like that.
Only thing we ain't get was motherfucking hover car.
It's there, but they can't let the technology out too quickly because the general public will lose their mind. Because if I had a hover car, what's the speed limit?
Right.
You feel me? Like I can do whatever I want. I got this hover car.
You know, I thought they do have hover cars out now.
They have everything.
It's just we don't got the access to them yet.
government.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything all this technology is very outdated. They
Oh,
just
yeah.
presented it in a nice
Yeah.
gift basket.
Hey,
You feel me?
give them this for now.
Yeah,
I feel like until they figure out how to profit from it and regulate it.
Mhm.
It's all about the profit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the profit.
And making sure people the right people don't get it. You feel me? Because intelligent minds get technology. That's a whole new access key for them. So it's like, oh, things are limitless now. I got this. It's like the Akashic Records. I can pull up anything off of this. So
That's why I take advantage of that shit. That's why I try to use this technology and all the access to it as much as I possibly can. Like when I learn about stocks or something like that, I heard them use Google. I feel like one day they're going to charge us for the internet. This sound crazy. I feel like they're going to find a way though, man.
They were talking about though that net neutrality.
Yeah, remember that? Okay, I know it's a trip, and they talked about that like 2 years ago,
Mhm.
and then they just forgot about it. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
That's a hint.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm about to say they just edging it out.
Uh-huh.
Like y'all paying,
yeah, you take advantage.
but you just think, why wouldn't they?
Yeah,
Because I mean, everybody needs the internet
yeah.
all the time. You feel me? For simple things, you literally need the internet. So
There was so much you can do with it now too. Like
Mhm.
you got people like TikTok and stuff like that. Like making businesses off of stuff like that. Just
everything you can
for-
make money every type of way.
Yeah, off a free app.
A free
like
app, you making money. My dude at work was showing me on Tag, people are using their talents to have verses towards each other. So like me and you are on there they'll see your side and my side, and it'll be a head-to-head competition. So if we're freestyling, I'll go, and then people send gift baskets. So it'll be like an emoji will pop up, or a thumbs up, or whatever they select, but it costs money. So if I click this thumbs up emoji, that could be $3, and that's in his pocket. You feel me? And so they're challenging people, getting an audience, and making hella bank off a tag. You feel me? Yeah.
People make money in the most interesting ways ever, man. We talked about that earlier, how now we live in a generation. You can make money from any kind of way, honestly. When you really think about it.
Possibilities are endless.
This dude's making money selling urine.
Yes.
Like, oh, it's totally good for your health. I'm like, how are you selling urine for money?
Selling urine, and people out here selling.
Pee.
Yeah, I mean, where?
You want to buy some?
No, I want to sell.
Oh.
You want to sell pee?
Hell yeah.
Hashtag freedom buys pee.
Hey, will you ever go to a sperm bank? Will you ever sell your shit to a sperm bank?
Would I sell it?
Yeah.
Nah, I'd be scared.
Yeah.
I don't trust them people.
Somebody come up looking crazy, daddy.
Yeah. I can't even say shit. I'm like, that nigga do look like that. I'm like, who was I fucking with back in? How old is you?
Oh, that damn sperm bank.
Damn sperm bag. My nuts everywhere.
Because I was thinking on Facebook, said, hey, they gave y'all $3,000 per drop when y'all go
For
to
drop.
the sperm bank.
Boy, I'm shooting loads.
I'm cool.
One time
What kind of
I'm
magazines
out.
y'all got there?
I'm gone. I'm like, all them sperm cells fucked up. I'm gonna fuck my pee up that day. Like, oh, we gotta
Bless
throw
the
this
future and the
batch
children that
away.
inhabit it.
Oh, man. That's fine, bro.
$3,000 the drip.
Yep.
Boy, I be
3,000 a drip. Cash. Cash.
Sir, you've been in there for 8 hours. Sir.
Mind your goddamn
Give me that sperm jar.
Oh, shit.
Give me that sperm jar.
Y'all frats. What you say again here?
Oh my god.
Oh no, y'all haven't seen that guy?
No.
His name's
Oh my
Mikey
God.
Cakes.
He
And
is
so
hilarious.
they're like our mad inappropriate videos that go on Instagram. And so he's like staring at it, he's sweating, he got glasses over his nose, and they're like, sir. He's like, He's like,
Oh, him.
yes, it is hilarious.
Who is him?
Mikey Cakes.
Who is him?
Dog, he's hilarious.
Shout out to Mikey Case. Hey, who's a funny comedian to y'all? Who is truly funny?
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac for me. I can vouch for that.
Yeah, he
Rest
was
in peace,
funny.
Bernie.
Okay,
Yeah,
what y'all think?
Another Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal.
Man.
R.I.P. Patrice.
I was just watching one
Dang.
of his stand-up, like the Elephant in the Room. Oh my god, it is hilarious.
Yep.
I'm still a fan of Dave Chappelle.
I am so
Yes.
offended. I wanted to say
He's
that
a
some
goat.
people have very opposing like
I think
viewpoints
Dave's
to
still the
him.
goat.
How about you, Miss Nia
I
Kai?
was gonna say Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle is definitely a legend, man. He's still active today, and he did it in his own way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, he
What's
didn't
raw
sell
about
out.
him is like he literally knows how to drop mad gems for black people,
Yep.
but like kind of sprinkle it with comedy so like white people don't get offended, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that guy
It's like a
do.
Boondock special.
Boondock special.
I say it's like a Boondock special.
Oh, yeah.
It's ignorant, but it's very informative when you read the undertone.
I like that word, ignorant, but it's very informative. No, that's cool. Yeah, Bernie Mac is definitely my top one. Like I can watch the Bernie Mac show all day, every day. And I watch that show like, damn, this guy really died, man. It's a
Actually, I do just
heartbreak.
be playing it when ain't
Yeah.
nothing on. Let's just play Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
You feel me? R.I.P. And I think Cat Williams. Cat
Oh,
Williams
yeah.
is hilarious.
He
You know, and
is.
he speaks a lot. You know,
He spoke so much they ruined his career.
Oh man, they
They said, "Here's
blackballed
crack,
him.
brother."
Yeah, that's what they did.
They probably got him and shot him with a needle. You never know. Like I be thinking that, and sometimes they be
No,
like, yeah,
seriously.
kidnapping these stars and like putting them on drugs.
Why y'all think Dave Chappelle was
Blacklisted.
gone for so long? They was like, look, we about to blackball this man.
Who?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
Like he was spitting so much shit, and he got into Hollywood, and next thing you know, he was gone for several years, and he made this huge comeback under HBO, ironically. And like he is very mindful of what he talks about now. He's cleaned up his act a lot, but like he still tries to share it with us.
Hollywood is dying right now, and I'm happy.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
happy. Yeah, Hollywood is dying right now. Make room for us. Shit, we got to take that motherfucker over.
I don't want it.
Rename it. You know, we have to take it over, tear it down, rebuild from the ground up.
It just won't be Hollywood.
It just won't be Hollywood.
Yeah, we'll just have our own name to everything.
Yep.
The hood.
The hood.
Alright.
Be too many
Take
of
Ollie
them.
and-
Y'all can have that section.
Yeah,
I'll be
all
over
right,
there.
Ray. Yeah, Ray managed that shit. But nah, it's just the power just shifting into the next hands.
Do y'all know any local comedians?
Shout out to D Hawk.
Actually, I don't.
Dang.
I don't.
You know, I be watching his videos. I just met Herb the other day. He's a good local comedian. And shout out to let me see.
Actually went to high school.
Shout out to Haybert. I just met him. Yeah, those are two. Oh, shout out to Ryan Polk.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh, you hear?
Shout out to Jen.
Mm.
And that's about it.
You surround yourself with funny people. That's great.
Yeah, you gotta know some everything, man. Because hey, I think that's a talent to be a comedian. Because I can be funny naturally, but can you actually go up there and I'm about to get some shit together and make motherfuckers laugh? Like, oh shit.
That's bold.
Minutes.
Yeah, imagine that.
That's a hard time.
Take your
And
ass
then when they don't laugh, you like.
and get that awkward twitch, like fuck. But you know what?
No,
though?
you
They
gotta
stick
hit
it
him
out
with the-
though.
Drink the water.
You do.
All right, y'all. Come on. But I respect comedians. I respect entertainers because it takes a lot to do that.
Courage.
Like I see
Definitely
Ryan
courage.
Polk all the time. He's into acting and all that stuff. I'm like, man, I respect
does
that.
do a lot.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing that. Shout out to Rock because he was working at Party Center or something like that, or Halloween Town or stores. And I'm like, dude, you do a lot within these upcoming years. He's like, yeah, I just want to keep evolving. He was like, it's time to just serve my purpose. So it really inspired me just hearing him say that because I didn't expect it. Knowing him in high school, he was very quiet.
Yeah.
Duality.
Yeah, man.
Duality.
He came out that shell.
Duality.
So I have a topic.
Go for it.
Are you consciously colonized? So, a friend and I were talking on the phone yesterday, and I was telling her, she was telling me how her brother said he only dates white women, and then a friend of hers said she doesn't like black men, and basically because she was hurt by fellow black men, and for him, he was young, so she's just like, where are these thoughts coming from? Like these are challenge those thoughts that come to you as to only appreciate and want white women. And I told her, well, me growing up, I hit a stage like that. Growing up in South Euclid, it wasn't many black anythings. You feel me? All classes white. I'm the well-known black kid. So my average of beauty was white woman. When I watch TV, it's Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, white characters. My whole world was white besides my family. So I didn't realize the beauty within our own skin tones. And I used to think like, I don't like black girls. They got pimples on their face. But then my thoughts, I would have challenging thoughts. And I guess that was just my higher self connecting with me and just saying, well, what about your mom? What about your aunt? What about your sisters? You feel me? They're beautiful, right? And I'd be like, yeah. And I'd be, but what about those other mothers and those other aunts and sisters and cousins who are beautiful black women? What about your grandfather? And so I just hit that moment of being like, why don't I? And then got to the 5th grade. Well, that was young. Then 5th grade, I was in the cafeteria and my whole table is white. I'm the only black kid. And so I'm looking around. I'm like, damn. I'm at the only table and I'm the only black kid at this table. You feel me? Like nobody else. It's always a mixture. You feel me? It might be more white, but at least it's 3 black kids. So I just felt really out of place at that moment. And I'm just like, I need to find some friends. And that next day, I met Divo and them. And I sat at their table. It was him, Daryl, Octavius, and we've been cool ever since. You feel me? And I just sat there, and then we just started talking. And I'm like, wow. Like, I consciously started to
How long
find
ago
my tribe.
was that?
Yeah.
5th grade.
It's 5th grade.
5th grade. Yeah, that was 5th grade.
Let's go.
So, and that was that awakening moment of just being like, I need to find people who represent me. And I don't think every melanin man or woman has experienced that. And if they have, they've been hurt by the same melanin man or woman. So there's some type of strife. So to those who are still lost, you might just need to find yourself. It's easier said than done. But you might have a moment where you do feel like, I don't fit in. I do want to see more who are like me. Because it's beautiful to be, you see this whole table, you over there. It's beautiful to be around your own. So I'm glad I had that moment because I met my soul family. I wouldn't be here if I didn't get up from that table and go sit with Divo and them. You feel me? So it was just a moment. So are you colonized within your mind? Like to think white beauty is the epitome of beauty,
I'm gonna.
He-
Go ahead.
You just said a lot and it reminded me a lot.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. So, for my personal experience, it goes something like this. I grew up in a family that was literally all different type of shades. I went to school in a place where it was mostly black until I went to high school where it was mostly white. And then you cut the factor in which it was an all-boys school, so not too many women to see right. You mix that with the fact that, like, when you think about consciously colonized, it's not only about skin tone or race or what have you. There are different demographics and different facets of, like, human life that just separate you from others. Case in point, people are surprised that I even speak my mind today because I was so self-conscious as a high school kid that I was near mute. Like, I go on to college. I find out through a program that's dedicated to Afrocentrism that there is a Harvard study that subconsciously, like, devotes your preference of skin tone. And after taking it a couple times in the year 2009, I find out that I'm, like, pretty much right down the middle. I could take lighter, I could take darker. It does not matter. As long as I find the visuals appealing, then that's what we gonna do. I take that and I just drive it further. I'm consciously colonized in a way that my mind has decided to consciously shift. I accept any type of shade that's in front of me so long as, like, it matches with a decent attitude, at least. I mean, that's just where I'm at. But I know for a fact that I'm still about black women in general. And that's just where I'm currently at.
Yeah. And when I mean consciously, not even just relationship as far as women.
It's
just period, because, you know, we don't have much representation on a lot of aspects. I mean, we are now, but, like, even my sister, she draws. She's a fantastic artist.
Shout out to Nyla.
Shout out to Nyla. But she's one of those, she's 20s, early 20s, and she talks a lot of shit about white people. Man, they always doing this, you know. It's just a lot of festered up energy. But I'm like, you're talking shit about white people, but all your characters you draw are white.
Right.
You feel me? You don't show any Afrocentric. Your character on Grand Theft Auto is a white woman. You feel me? So that's what even that aspect.
Dang. So then, like, you're even talking about back then with the visualizations, because if we're playing video games and we're making default characters, then the skin tone is immediately
Caucasian.
And then when we think about watching anime and reading manga, then the skin tone is immediately,
you know what it is.
It just keeps working like that.
Yeah. So that's why I asked, are we consciously colonized? Or do you feel like, you know, even those listening at home, do you still feel like you display habits, you know, favoritism towards certain things that isn't your culture or that isn't represented within you? So
I had to think about this answer because me growing up as a black girl, we're the most undervalued, underrepresented in the entire world, and we have mad power, mad characteristics that are influencing the entire world easily right now as we speak. And growing up, it's like we had to take that uphill battle to learn how to accept our kinky hair or accept our skin color. At some point I did want to be white because that's all I saw on TV. But if it wasn't for, like, my stepmom and my auntie who just constantly influenced me and showed me, like, yo, you can be bomb as fuck as a black woman. Like, I'm like, okay, bet, say less. That's all I needed to see. And a lot of times when we see stuff on TV, as a black woman, you always see the struggling mom, or you'll see the crackhead mom, or you'll see the angry mom, or you'll see a mom with these negative characteristics that are being depicted as a black woman, but we're not that. We're very passionate and we can be very successful. We're very independent. And I guess I've never dated outside my race. I don't have that many white friends, but I'm always open to be mindful of other people's opinions and all that other shit. But it's like I never, after a certain point, wanted to be anything but black. And the more I wanted to be black, the more the world showed me like, hey, you probably shouldn't be that. And like, then I realized a lot of the characteristics that we develop, it's definitely descended from slavery, for sure. So even from, I was watching this documentary, this woman talks about her son, this white woman talks about her white son. She's like, oh yeah, he's doing a great job, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing this, he's doing that. And so then she recognizes that this black woman who she's talking to, her son is doing way more than a son. Your son's doing a great job. And so this black woman instantly says, oh no, he's silly, he's doing this, he's doing that, oh, that's a knucklehead.
Undermining him.
And we naturally do that to protect our children from getting traded off into slavery. And so these are post-traumatic slave disorders that are naturally engraved in us as black people, that makes us think that we're undervalued when we have so much power in it altogether. So as far as colonizing, I do believe that me getting into a capitalistic system is surely one of the things that I know that I'm actively, consciously being colonized with. But other than that, I'm rebelling.
Nice shit. Yeah. I think
you missed it.
Yeah, he did. He missed. Oh, okay, you heard it. So we're going to get your opinion next. Come on down, brother. But
hit him with that Price is Right.
I really wish I got a picture.
That would be a great picture. If y'all would have, y'all didn't see, but if y'all would have saw that, it was a good picture. All right.
But shout out to your family for being that first rebelling system for you to be like, no, girl, you can be a badass just the way you is, embracing you. Get them curly kinky twists, you feel me? Be that proud black queen, and I think that's something I love seeing us embrace our culture now, just being authentically you. We're not trying to fit into anything because there is no standard of being black. You're just yourself. You're just embracing the indigenous parts of you, whatever those roots are. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah,
oh my God, you talk white. No.
I got that all the time. You're Oreo.
No. Right.
Like, you're Oreo. I got that too.
And they'd be surprised when I'm bumping Gucci. Fuck you.
So is only white people supposed to talk proper?
It's no such thing. Like, I articulate how I articulate based off of the environment that I've had.
So I think women still get me with that. You date white girls.
Yes. This girl told me that. I'm like, that's offensive as fuck.
I was like, how? I've never dated a white girl. What do you mean?
That's what I said.
Why are we put into that category like that, I wonder?
Because
why do our people do that to our own people? That's the deep question.
Traumas from past childhood experiences. Maybe I know for a fact that a lot of black men and black women are put against each other because of bad experiences that we've had in the home, or we've had with a girlfriend who probably broke our heart, or a boyfriend or whatever, and we just attest that to all categories. Like, we really are our own worst enemy. It's really crazy.
I think that's being played out extremely now, just to separate us, the black man from the black woman.
Unity's never been stronger.
Yeah, because they know to become one again, we're a dynamic force. We can't be beat. So it is going to be that, like me and Jess were on the phone, and we were just saying how black women are gaining this power, this strength. We love it. But we also can feel like there's a silencing of the black man. You feel me? Because white European men have had this power for so long that it's dripped into black men also. You feel me? Have had this power for so long. So now the black woman has been neglected. So we're you all too. You feel me? And it's like we have to find this balance together. Because it'll be just the opposite coin. Y'all will be up here, but then the black men will be down here when we have to be on the same scale. So I think it's important for people to recognize we don't want to silence our black queens, goddesses. Mm-hmm. We want to respect you. We will respect you. That's happening. Mm-hmm. We're appreciating you. It's coming from a black man. I appreciate you. But don't let it all out, too fast. Don't point at every black man and think that's your father, your uncle who hurt you, your ex-boyfriend. He's not going to do you the same way. Be willing and be open to experiencing new, healthy, loving, caring, nurturing, dynamic brothers who will stand by your side no matter what. Not all of us are in this category of your enemy. So that's something.
I remember doing a video on that. I think that...
COVID.
Hello. I just want to share something real quick. I think a lot of the sport or like aggression kind of comes in. Me as a black woman, naturally something in me was like, how you gonna tell me how to be a black woman? Like that was instantly in my gut, right? But the thing is, women who are knowledgeable should be educating other women, just as men who are knowledgeable should be educating other men.
For sure.
And I feel like it's not a position for either sex to tell the other sex, because how do you always say a woman can't raise a man? And it's vice versa. And it's because we lack that logic, and or y'all lack that nurturing that promotes whatever it is that needs to be nurtured in any human being.
That's where the growth comes within us, you know, just like just understanding and learning, even hearing that and being like, okay, I received this, you know, instead of trying to rebel against you or saying, no, you're wrong. You feel me? Just be like, okay, I hear you.
I had that same feeling. I'm like, you know what, Nia? This is their truth, and you really don't have the opportunity to see that much. So I'm really grateful to be here to really observe y'all as black men, and y'all be as authentic as y'all are, and allow me to share that space with y'all. I do appreciate it.
No, that's good. That's what it all starts with, is communication, though. Like everything we do now, you know.
I think it's time to communicate again, you know, because there's a big battle between our two sexes, you know, our two energies, and it doesn't need to be one. It can't be one right now. Like,
we should use that energy towards something else. Let's build.
We have to build.
And I want to throw in, communication includes listening and having acceptance. That is so true, because of the fact that a lot of us know how to communicate, a lot of us know how to talk, but a lot of us, we got one mouth, two ears for a reason. So I appreciate y'all for sure.
Acceptance.
It's the faster.
I feel like that'll help even our country. Like, so so many people, like, they have their own preconceived notions, and they just, like, even when you're trying to explain something to them, it's just like they already have their parts that are just like, all right, they're listening to respond instead of understand, and that's where we get lost a lot of times. I feel like
You're just ready to talk back.
Yeah.
That's,
It's like they didn't even catch like the full thing what I was trying to tell you, you know?
What you say? I heard this word.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel what you're saying, but look, here's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
That was triggering.
That's
They
probably why
want
I
to
be
be
doing
understood,
Uber.
but they don't want to understand themselves. Yeah.
The dynamic's changing a lot. If you guys have noticed, a lot of the main United States images are penile. It's a lot of masculine energy that has been in control for a very long time. And it's one thing about masculine energy, or yang energy, I should say, it's more outward, outgoing, very egocentric. And so it's changing. You see artists like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B really taking on an aggressive role just to put women on top, so that we could say, okay, now we're here. We got y'all attention. Let's show y'all how to be nurturing. And so now you see a lot of circular things being more prominent in the world, and you're starting to see these images start to project, because we're learning how to be more receptive in all of it. So I shout out to everyone.
Yeah.
And duality, because that's perfect, right?
Yeah, perfect.
The pendulum has hit the other side.
What was you gonna say, brother? You even want to speak for a second? I
Dang,
felt it.
y'all done hit like 5, 6, 7 different themes by the time I even.
You can just speak, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
just blurt it out.
Dang. To your point, the value of listening is really high right now, specifically right now. Like, we're in a time where we are not only isolated, but we're almost forced to be in social situations with certain people. And this is the time to hash out a lot of things right now, as far as the difference between the sexes and the way that we have been tearing each other down silently for so long, but now overtly, now that we are right in front of each other. Like, I think that there's a specific movement not only going along with the pandemic, but just going along with the culture that is looking to sort of dismantle the patriarchy.
Absolutely.
I, for one, agree for the dismantling, but it has to come with like certain steps.
It has to.
Replace
It
that
has-
bad thing with the good, right?
Literally replace that bad thing with the
Duality.
good thing, take the bricks down, and then just use them to build back up something that is stronger for the benefit of both sexes. Because, Meg is getting people's attention for a reason. She is a powerful figure.
Right now.
And her music slap. I'm a fan of her ability to grab that type of attention.
She's an Aquarius, that's why.
Bet.
All
That
about
man,
the
We in this new
collective.
age, yeah. Oh, they said we got y'all.
That makes all the
I
sense.
fuck with Meg. I like how she
She
grab that
uses her
attention.
platform. Like I will probably I can't name you 2 Megan songs, real shit. But I will watch her on Hot Body Boot Camp because she's influencing women to work out. She's influencing women to stay in touch with their emotions. She's influencing women. Hot Girl Summer originated with her influencing women to have a good time, to learn about themselves, to be themselves, to have fun, not having to worry about a relationship. And they turned it into real crazy shit. But like
Wild
her
stuff.
message behind it was like really crazy. So I represent, like, shout out to the Aquarius.
like
You got to remember, the media can always twist up stuff as they always do. You know, she can mean one thing from it, but you know, the media, like, we're going to make it look like this. You know, a lot of people are sheeps in this world, so they're going to follow what the media throws out.
So I feel like they
Unfortunately.
exposed the hypocrisy in hip hop. It was like, you know, they came out with WAP,
Mhm.
and then like everybody was like putting all these think pieces like, oh, you can't have our children listen to this and that. But it came out with a Throat Baby, and then nobody said, no, I ain't seen nothing on about that. I'm
Throat,
like,
Yeah.
throat baby.
yeah, you guys heard that song?
I've never heard
I
the
never
song,
heard
but I've
that.
heard the
This dude at
reference.
the gym
No,
was
no,
saying
no.
The title's
that.
But like, it's not only that, but like historically speaking, we have been talking about this for years on top of years. It's just so soon as 2 women get together and say something similar to it that we suddenly have an issue, and that just does not make any particular sense.
It's always been a mad control thing. Mind you, women had the right to vote at the same time black people did. And I personally am torn always because it's like, what happened was like women were so for the movement of black liberation, and then like they're like, yeah, let's do women liberation, and women were like, well shit, I'm a woman too. And it's like you have to learn how to, I guess, take it with a grain of salt. Whoever you are, if you identify with it, great. If you don't, move on to the thing that makes you feel like who you are.
That's the key. Do what the fuck you want to do.
Heard
People
that.
give a fuck too much about other people's.
Right.
And I
Twitter.
think-
I about to say
everything.
everybody has an opinion now.
But we can blame on social media, but it's really us.
No, I'm not saying Twitter was a prime example of
Yeah.
people showing that. Like people go on and say, you're doing the wrong thing, and they're like, aren't you doing the same thing you're literally criticizing?
They be
this
like,
person
somebody
for?
said I can't live like this, so I'm like, you see a meme. Oh, I guess I can't do that. Like I saw a meme. It was some weird shit. If you do this, you don't eat this right. I'm like, what? I read the meme like, huh?
They keep,
You trying to tell me I don't know how to eat spaghetti right or some shit?
You think so? You dumb as hell.
Yeah, and that's why I post that stuff to just see how people feel about it. So long story short, I think it's a lot of comparison going, but you are you.
It starts
you
with
can compare all
self-love,
you want
real
to, but
shit.
you are you. I mean, I compare myself to a lot of stuff though, not to like who I am, but like to different like things in life, like social media, for instance. Shout out to Money Mar. This guy got a Maybach, y'all. He just brought a Maybach today. And I always look at his life like that shit's dope. That shit inspires me.
Milestones.
So yeah, stuff like that I see on social media is what influences me to do better.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. So that's how I use it.
And some people don't have
I
that,
don't know about that, but-
sturdiness and like security within themselves. So they're like, oh my gosh, I'll never be as good. They said the first lie that
You
was
will be
told
good.
in the Garden of Eden was that we lied to ourselves, that we're never going to be, that we're not perfect and that we're not going to be good enough. We come into this world perfect. And then our parents, our schools and everything tells us like, hey, like you need to do this, you need to be this. And then we lose ourselves. So then we find our 20s finding ourselves and we're like, shit, I'm finding my childlike essence again. So it's like exactly
I'm a whole
that.
new person.
Oh, can you edit that in too? Because that was great.
I mean, I feel you.
That's that colonized mindset.
One thing.
Way to
Colonized
bring it back
mindset.
around.
I like how you brought that all back in circle, man.
That's one thing I have from mom though. She's always taught me growing up, just dare to be different. She used to always tell me that, just randomly, like dare to be different. So it's like I don't like I see other people doing anything, but I kind of just like I want to do my own thing. You know, I like how I am. You know, so
Shout out to the parents who let us be ourselves.
Yeah, just
That's
be,
why we're here.
just be you. And I know that sounds so cliche though. People hearing that, oh, another person saying be you, but no, for real though. Seriously,
Yeah.
you can be inspired by others, but be you at the end of the day.
people
It
want to
says
compare.
know thyself. Know thyself.
People want
Know
to compare
thyself.
their lives to other people's journey, but it's just like that's like you live in two different lives.
Yep.
So, like you know,
Yep.
like what they have might not work for you.
Yep.
It won't work.
I get it. I get inspired.
I want to shout
I
out
want a
all the
Maybach.
gems, like the gems that's being dropped today. Y'all are phenomenal. Very intelligent black men, and I'm so happy to have known all y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it going. You as well, our queen.
Yeah.
Hey.
The goddess, but I'll settle.
Y'all ready to play Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah.
Shit,
Cool.
Let's do it.
I don't know how to set up though. I was hoping you would do that. Well, meanwhile, while Brother Freedom is getting cards by what's the call again? Cards Against Humanity.
Well, while I'm getting these cards ready, so you mentioned that the two sexes are we have ways of destroying each other. You know, what have been some things that you've noticed, you know, and would like to address? And that's for everybody, not just him, but just everybody. What have you noticed our sexes do against each other?
There are ways in which we both subconsciously and purposely dismantle the idea of a unit which is contradictory to being together in the first place.
Whoa.
You need to hear that again, Justin?
Yeah.
Just run that back.
Yeah, run that back. What? Hold on.
We subconsciously and purposely subject ourselves to the idea of dismantling a unit when we are supposed to be together in the first place. Why is it, not just specifically in black culture, hip-hop culture, but just culture in general, does one sex have to be more powerful than the other?
The irony.
And that's never been a thing. There's
Never been a
that.
thing.
That's
These
never been a
petty
thing.
arguments about, well, I carry this for 9 months and this, well, I pay all of this, and it's just like, y'all could just be a duo for real. Like, y'all really could.
Yeah.
There's balance in everything. What one person may lack, another person may bring. This woman who carries this baby for 9 months, which I'm not belittling it at all. My fellow women, I know how difficult it could be just from imagining bringing in a life into this world. However, some women do have to work, but a lot of women do not. A lot of women are supported. A lot of women have to just primarily focus on bringing in life. And so it's kind of like a lioness pack where the man protects and the woman goes to hunt after giving birth. So it's like everyone has a role, and it's just like we can fulfill these roles, not saying there's gender roles, but like just focus on what's going to be best for you and whatever it is that you're trying to provide for real.
And like, with that being said, like, each person on this earth has a different assigned purpose. So when they decide to meet the other, like, they're supposed to align and help each other with the purpose in the first place. And they're supposed to take roles depending on the times as it relates to the purpose. Like, I don't know if y'all seen the Chris Rock special Tambourine or not.
Oh,
Whoa,
Tambourine.
what? Yo, he went off.
Did he?
It's literally called Tambourine because, like, he was talking about how sometimes when you're in a relationship or a marriage or what have you, like, sometimes you're the lead singer, other times you play the tambourine. And nobody wants to see a mad tambourine player.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see somebody upset with taking sort of the secondary role in whatever aspect that they've got at the time, which is absolutely true.
So the ego comes into play.
Exactly.
Chance the Rapper just did this video. Was it Happy Wife? He has t-shirts and shit like that. But he's just like, he just takes the things that he's normally accustomed to and he compromises in essence, just because he understands the dynamic of what can happen if he doesn't do it that way. And I'm pretty sure his wife does the same thing. But it, like I said before, the thing when we talked about what we think is valuable for a long-lasting marriage is literally working hard through all that shit. So working hard through the things that aren't necessarily necessary in your life. What are you willing to understand about yourself that's going to create this duality, this balance?
What's that thing you've discovered within yourself through your previous relationships?
Talk to the mic.
So I learn a lot through my various relationships, and sometimes they are actual relationships, sometimes they're friendships, family ships, whatever the ship I'm in with this person, I learn a lot, and it's usually to balance me out. I only seek partners that balance me out, because at the end of the day, I go in knowing I'm lacking something. But what makes it kind of liberating now is that I'm learning not to lack anything going into relationships. That I have to be whole going into a relationship, that I have to know myself inside and out. I have to be completely vibrant in my energy so that when someone comes, I'm not going to dim my light. I'm not going to step back and be who I think they want me to be. I think that I find myself being very codependent when I do that. So if I look for something going into a relationship, that's codependency off rip. And the traits and qualities that come with codependency is obsessive time spending together, emotional reactions, all that shit. So it's like learning to be self-sufficient before getting into a relationship is helpful.
You better say that shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's well. Oh shit! Drops mic. All right. So how we get started on this?
All right. So I'm gonna ask a question, or I'm gonna read one of these black cards. So the black cards has a statement on it. It's a fill in the blank. So the white cards that you all have, you're gonna fill in the blank with whatever your card says. So I'm gonna read it. Then whatever blank I'm gonna fill in, you fill in. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
And this game is called Cards. You got.
Oh, you.
I just want to see it.
We got 3, right?
Yeah.
You can join us. And the game we're playing, y'all, is Cards Gets Humanity. All right, go ahead, bro.
Blank. High five, bro.
Blank. High five, bro. Ooh. This ain't. Ooh. This is all bad. Where I put the card at?
Perspective.
This a hard
Perspective.
draw. This a hard draw.
Blank. High five, bro.
You said free shuffle?
I did. I just randomly. Yep.
You put yours up there?
I thought I was supposed to have more cards.
We usually
I don't
do,
know how to play this
but we're
game.
doing a quick little run.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Just a little,
Give me the
little
card. Give me the
halftime
card.
for y'all.
Okay.
At home watching.
This one.
Nothing to choose
Oh,
from.
Damn.
Look at these cards. I'm like,
Exactly right.
Damn. Oh. Lactation. High five, bro. AIDS. High five, bro.
Hello?
A Mexican. High five, bro. Giving 110. Who's this? Giving 110% high five, bro.
That's mine.
Which one is
You
the
ain't
funniest
had
for
shit
yours?
either, did you?
No, I had one. I just didn't know what card to give.
It's an AIDS for me.
That's why.
It's the AIDS for me.
AIDS for me.
That should be the title of the show.
Who had the AIDS?
no, that was me. No.
What?
Of course.
Take.
He be having them bangers, I
Yeah,
swear.
man. So where I pick a card from?
Oh, now you read them.
I read a card.
That should
Okay.
be the title.
Let's see.
It's the AIDS for
It's
me.
the AIDS.
Okay.
For me.
No,
Kid.
I don't like my hand.
Are y'all ready? So this card says, "Kids, I don't need drugs to get high. I'm high on blah."
Oh, wow.
I'm rephrasing it again for people out there listening. Kids, I don't need drugs to get high. I'm high on blank.
It perfectly represents our generation today.
We need more cards.
We got more. Don't worry. I got one card so far.
All right, these are the last 3.
I'm an overachiever.
Yours in here too?
Who's?
Yours? You put one in?
Nope. No, I did.
Oh, I'll say. Oh, then. All right.
So creative with your words.
Okay. Kids, I don't need drugs to get high. I'm high on self-loathing.
Shout out to Gen Z.
Kids, I don't need drugs to get high. I'm high on an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours.
Shout out to the Generation X.
That sounds powerful. Kids, I don't need drugs to get high. I'm high on gay conversation therapy.
Shout out to millennials.
Wait a minute. Kids, I don't need drugs to get high. I'm high on pedophiles. Whoa.
Shout out to the baby boomers.
Oh, man. Which one? These are the most...
Oh,
shit.
You better not pick that up.
Just kidding, everyone.
You the pedophile?
Nah.
I named the generation
I got
for
a
every
question,
single
though.
card.
What is self-loathing?
Like literally
like
self-loathing.
hating yourself.
You ever heard the
Hating
Eddie
yourself?
Middleton song?
Hating yourself.
Oh, I'm going to pick... Kids, I don't need drugs to get high. I'm high on an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours.
Dang.
I think it's unfair because they know each other. They know it's funny.
That should be fried.
Right, they didn't pick each other.
Our shit be
Oh.
fried.
Could we do an edit of zooming in on the veins of Z's face because he's laughing so hard?
All right. Oh, you need
We
him.
need the... Oh. Do I have all the cards?
This is the old one we used already. The last 2 is right here.
Which
Boom.
one do y'all do it?
Oh shoot. You wanna go on?
Go ahead.
Alright. What we got? During sex, I like to think about blank.
Oh, this is a good one. All right, here. Oh, no, here. Yeah, this is my last one for the other one.
We all in?
Yeah, we
Yep.
all in.
Okay, what we got? During sex, I like to think about a bop it.
Twist it.
Twist. I just thinking my head.
Push it.
During sex, I like to think about getting so angry that you pop a boner.
Oh shit.
Ooh, I wonder how that would.
So they going in soft is what you telling me? Hey, we just go squeeze this in here and see what's going on.
See what's going on in here.
During sex, I like to think about a bitch slap.
Wow.
Hey, you got to time it right. You got to time it right.
During sex, I like to think about racism.
That is so fetish.
So, which one you going for, brother?
I really don't know. Dang.
And read it off when you find it.
The kid in me says that during sex, I like to think about a bop it. I'm sorry.
That shit.
How did you do that?
Yeah, the bop is
During sex, we like to think about the bop it.
Twist it. Push it. Pull it.
You feel me? You can't help but to like that one.
All right, we got one more card. And we got
Yeah,
some
we
more.
all
We got
just
some more
got
to
one
choose
more.
from. Go ahead.
And I'll add in a topic
Yep.
though after this one.
That's all you.
Yeah.
Ain't no cards, ain't it? Check me out,
Oh, yeah,
yo.
no
I call this dance move blank.
Speak to Mike again a little bit.
Oh, check me out, yo. I call this dance move blank.
Dang.
Oh, here's go
Yeah,
mine.
there's only one
Yeah,
more.
only one
I
card.
can't
You got one
look at
card?
shit. What?
You missed out.
All right, well, this one's Nia's.
This, yep,
Okay.
yeah.
You read it.
Nah. Oh, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was actually a good one.
All right.
Shout out to TikTok that's going to make that dance in the future.
Yeah.
Check me out, yo. I call this dance move peeing a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Out with the weenies.
Puberty. I'm gonna do it. All right, check me out, yo. I call this dance move cover myself with Parmesan cheese and chili flakes because I'm pizza.
Oh, that's fine.
Check me out, yo. I call this dance move shutting up so I can watch the game.
That's some shit you say to a wife. Watch this.
Oh, I watched the goddamn game.
Dang, I feel like one already won. Like,
Just imagine.
Which one you rolling with?
The pressure is on.
Right.
The pressure
I
is
am
on.
gonna
We
go
are
with-
like,
I was going puberty.
all right,
Damn
so-
it, Divo. You had your
I
finger
know,
on
yeah.
mine.
I was debating.
Yeah, that was like, damn it.
That
was my last.
Wait, read that off again. What was the answer to that last one? With the
With
the black card.
bro. I call this dance move
Puberty.
puberty.
all right.
Yeah.
Such an awkward dance that we all know so well.
Man.
I was thinking of how that move would look like on a dance floor. Like
Awkward pimples.
Okay, so technically I won because I had 2 cards. So
Yeah,
that's how you play. For Justin and
Oh, I never knew how you won this game.
yeah, so whoever gets the most black cards wins.
Oh, I got one black card.
All right, well, pick out the
The next ones.
pick out 4 cards and then 3 random of
All right, we
these,
about
and
to
I'm gonna
pick
do
out-
it. Okay, so this question is for Nia.
Oh, shit.
This is started. This is a fried topic since we're playing games. All right. So I was having a discussion, and we were saying, well, she was telling me that women can tell a man's dick size based off of energy. Is this true?
big dick energy.
Yeah. So like big dick energy or little dick energy. Is that like a real thing? And have you had any experience with this?
I like how you added that in the end. Fuck you. Okay. I'm not going to expose this ladies for sure, but I'll be as front as I can.
So
with
let's
y'all.
see you.
So, yes, you can. You can definitely tell. But a lot of times in my own experience, just because you carry it don't mean you know how to use it. So it's like I've dated people who've had decent size and it was just like, this is boring. So big dick energy comes with you really having confidence in bed. Or little dick energy means like, oh, you want to be catered to and like you just don't know like what you're doing or something like that. So
So has there been some tomfoolery when it comes to big dick energy? Because you feel me? Because somebody can play it off like shit is 10-inch monster and you feel me? But they two in a hole, huh?
So or can you?
Yeah. Or can you?
can you play it off, you say?
Yeah. Can you play it off?
This all you. This,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was.
It varies from woman to woman because we are
Okay, what
all
about
differently vaginally set. I personally, oh God.
So when you see that
Very
man
crazy.
in the club doing his thing,
He'd be in the club.
I don't look. You're right, exactly.
all right, when you in the bar.
Me in the bar, me outside.
So when you in the bar and that nigga out here,
Mm-hmm.
what's this big dick energy hitting for?
Real shit. I think the first thing sexually that comes to my mind in regards to like being a pervert with men would be like, what that mouth hitting for? Like real shit. So it's like I don't really think about the sex because it kind of can be made up for.
Mm-hmm.
I've had men who, I'm sorry, y'all, are not in the essence in that aspect, but as long as they know what they're doing overall. But then I'm a different person, so
Dun, dun,
it's
dun,
like it's a hard question to ask in a room full of men. That's
Just
like
wanna know.
okay.
There's some brothers listening like, damn, I might be perceiving something I'm not.
Okay, if somebody pull up with me with confidence, I'm gonna assume you have big dick energy.
Okay.
But then the more you get to know a person, they start being super insecure or they want to be controlling. You're like, okay, something's going on.
Little weenies.
Little weenies.
Little
Or they
weenies.
come fast or they got some defect. But I want to say this to the ladies. Please do not make men feel bad because of what they carry or how fast they come because it's fucking nature. Okay? And it just makes them
So
more.
if it's like this, on
Somebody gotta love it.
so how do you tell that man?
Has a little dick. I probably won't even. They won't even come up on my radar. Real shit.
So no, I mean, but so what if he's
Ain't no
everything?
fooling it. Women can't get.
No, I'm
fooled
not
in
trying to
it.
say to
Oh.
fool it, but I'm saying what if he presents himself in a way and carries himself with big dick energy, but then this is down there.
We can tell. When I tell you, we can tell.
Mm.
So if somebody comes up to me like, yeah, you know, da da da, blah blah blah, I'm like, his dick little. Like it has to be a reason, right? And that's only because of the fact that
You don't be like that pussy hairy.
no. It just be like, because sex is always something that can be worked on. So it's like, oh, okay, we'll take that. Like, okay. Like I always
So you
said,
work with it.
Will you be happy with this? The question.
Will you be happy?
That's the real question.
that's like asking, would you be with a woman who loves to give you head but uses her teeth?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Now that we're on the same page,
But we can
Wait,
fix
are we
that.
on the same page?
No,
We are.
can fix that, damn it.
No,
I can
what?
fix it. You can fix these.
because why am I here? Okay, like I said, exactly the point,
But you
right?
can fix teeth.
No, but you
You
can't.
curl them lips. Oh.
No, she just can't learn. She can't learn. It's impossible.
Scabs in your
No
dick.
matter what, she's snagging tooth too.
Well, as long as it ain't teeth
It's
in
something
there.
that can't be helped. That is very uncomfortable for you in a sexual experience.
Mhm.
So maybe she don't ever get wet, and you just always gotta push start that bitch, or you gotta type shit,
Hopefully you start up today.
or
Get the
even
oil
if she just has a mad odor or some shit. It's just something that can't be helped, right?
I've been
Something that can't be helped. You like
That
ah
hit me. I was like,
ah ooh
you
like
won.
it's like you really have to take into consideration that all of that. Like you be like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention a little bit more to what you do because like I'm really taking a stretch on this right now.
No, but going way back to the question, I can tell if some if a female cootie gonna be going or not.
You can tell the pussy hit popping.
You can?
I can tell if her pussy popping. Or
How
not.
can you tell?
I don't know. It's some energy. No, for real.
Actually, it is.
I have been
It
wrong a few
is.
Get that
times.
WAP energy.
Yeah.
No, I just literally had to pull out the question out of the
never mind.
ethers of nowhere. Y'all gotta spill the tea for the Lavish
I'm gonna let you
Journey.
know. I feel the energy, but I have been wrong a few times. But majority of times I've been right.
What are the physical indications? Y'all just asked me the same question, so
But I didn't say physical.
whatever.
Yeah, I don't know
I
the
said
physical.
this person presenting.
I could have said energy and left it at that, but you wouldn't have let it be like that.
I need energy. A lot of variations. I need this.
So let's specify. What's the energy?
Yeah, Justin.
Oh,
Let's see.
oh, y'all not y'all. Hey, you gonna throw them to the wolves?
Hey, I know.
If I know you got some firebox, I don't know.
God damn.
Firebox.
Got that firebox. I like my woman with that firebox.
Hello.
I don't think that's a good analogy. burn you or something. Like, oh,
She bringing the heat.
Is that you?
She brings the heat.
Honestly, I go by the confidence. You could tell by a chick's confidence first thing. She be coming for that confidence, like not on no sexual confidence, just on some general just confidence. I'm like, okay, she got confidence in herself. I wonder if she got that fire
I
box.
don't know.
That's
I can
why
tell by their
I go
diet.
confidence. Diet too, of course, and that's about it. Confidence. Diet. I can't say diet all the way. I'm lying because I eat unhealthy. I take that back. We both be eating pieces, but confidence is for me.
For me, it's health. I just take that all back. For me specifically, because I'm definitely an outlier with a lot of women. But like, if I see you drinking a lot, you smoking a lot, you busting quick off rip. If you don't eat your fruit, your semen tastes like acid. Like it's
I feel you on that. Pussy is not a problem.
that bitch be
Ladies,
smelling
hold
like
off on
catfish straight out the
seafood,
West
yes.
Side Market.
You don't need to eat seafood every 2 days. Okay.
McDonald's,
Take a
hold off
break.
on it.
It's
sis.
okay. I've been eating fish. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we know.
Don't worry about it. Come on through, still.
Nah, baby.
Hey, you ever?
No.
Hey,
Hold on, we gonna stick to that question first. Let's hit this first, then you say that one next. I already know where you at. And yes. Okay, so how can y'all tell if that woman is fire in the bedroom?
We'll make sure we circle back.
The world know what's up. They listen to us. They know what's coming.
I think kissing tells me. Like, kissing is an art of passion. You feel me? Because then I can really get
Sis
a
know
sense
what she doing.
Yeah, oh yeah. If you know how to
Facts,
kiss
facts,
me and it reads, you feel me? I do what I do, but to match it, you know, because everybody has their own language. And I think kissing for me, if our language matches, oh, it's fire.
I like how you said that.
Don't you hate when
'Cause
you
it's all
kiss
about
a chick she don't know how to
perspective.
kiss?
Huh?
You ever kiss a chick and she
Man,
ain't know how to
what?
kiss? And you were feeling awkward, like, what do I do? I have to stop?
I just stopped.
Yeah,
I was like, all
I
right.
smoothly just...
Yeah.
I said, pop that titty out because we moving on to the
You
next.
said pop that titty out.
Yeah,
You
pop-
ran directly to second base.
Oh, I
Straight
said
from
we-
home base, ran across.
Yeah, we'll pop
She
that
was like,
top.
we here.
She
Pop
like,
top
give me
real
a kiss.
quick.
I want kisses.
He said, ooh.
No, it was bad though. She didn't move her lips.
All of it's
She
a
was-
language, though, too. Everything's a language, and it takes time to understand. But some people take longer than other people.
Once the kissing is awkward, it throws
It
everything
throws
off.
everything off.
Really?
It
I
has-
never knew guys cared about kissing so much.
What? What?
That make the dick hard.
You know, and I saw somebody post that. You know, are we talking about that on here? I mean, there has been times in my earlier days where I used to have sex and be intimate without kissing. But the older you get, it's like, nah, I need some kind of kiss and something.
Because it can't just be. I think some women think dick just be hard immediately. Like you in my
Sometimes-
face,
it
I
depends,
see it.
though.
Yeah,
On that late night move.
yeah. But if you hit it a bunch of times, you like, we need to go.
Show something.
Hey, look,
Yeah,
it's Benoit. She might touch my thigh and it might be ready to go.
you feel me? She be like, "Hey, Divo," and then
It's like, all right, let's
what
go.
you trying to get going?
But I get-
Now you speaking my language.
So somebody you hit it on the regular, after a while you need to spice it up. So what
Yeah.
you're
It's
saying.
mental stimulation after a
Yeah.
point. Really connected
Like, all
to
right,
the
we used to
spirit.
each other now.
Yeah, I got to connect with you in a different way besides
me.
straight dick. You feel me? And I think that's
Unless
been a
Hennessy is involved,
Hmm?
then it might be a different story.
We see what you be on, Nia Kai.
Yeah, I'm about to
No,
say,
I'm just saying, like,
Scorpio.
Nah, for you to bring it up.
What's your sign?
And she
For
a
those who
Scorpio?
are very curious, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm very knowledgeable about the things.
Like
I'm not
sex.
experienced, but I'm very knowledgeable.
You a
I'm
virgin.
observant.
You're not experienced?
You,
not like
No.
so some
Let's
women
not
be
get
going
on that.
crazy.
It's all right.
you never
Maybe
done
like-
nothing crazy? What's a crazy thing you've done?
That's a huge question.
Okay, tell me.
You
your
can make the
answer.
question.
Plead
Yeah.
the fifth.
Oh, okay.
What is
Fuck
that?
you.
We'll call your exes. Call us back.
Yo, I swear to God, if y'all get on the phone with this man, I'm coming to your house. Y'all gonna know what a Scorpio is
All
today.
right. Let's get to cars. And we done with that?
Didn't you have a fraud ass question?
Oh, we get to that later. Let's go with the cars and get to that. No, my fried question. No, I'll get back to it. I'm going to save it after this round.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Because then we got one dog.
Did all y'all agree on the same thing?
The energy. Oh, the energy. Yeah, you two. He about to break it down.
So back in 1994.
This gonna sound bodily, but it's also energy. My answer comes to just straight up physicality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is literally like the way that you actually use your body on a daily basis. Mannerisms.
Mannerism.
Yeah, mannerisms.
Mhm.
That's very observant for sure.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people pay attention to that.
You know, it's just like, are you even comfortable with yourself?
Some people be pump faking for sure.
Like, have you done enough to study? Like, yo, have you done enough to study yourself to even know what you like?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you don't know what you
Study
like,
yourself.
then like, how is a man supposed to come in and just like automatic?
She's unavailable then. That's
Right.
what that's what that means to
you
me.
You can't be by yourself, then ain't nobody gonna want to be alone with you. If you can't be alone with yourself, then nobody gonna want to be alone with you. You don't even want to do it.
There's a lot of good people out here.
And to Free's point, like, kissing is a thing. Like, I done get hit a couple times with the, I don't even know what it is. Just like the whole mouth, just like, what is that?
Please zoom in on that face. So many bangers.
Bro, that's how she was. I was like, what are we doing?
What are you doing?
No, what are we? Why am I here in this predicament?
No, because she
So you think
involved
your
you
life
at that
decisions-
point. Like,
Oh, she involved my
you just an
ass.
accessory to this awkward ass moment. Like,
Bro, it was.
Someone send help.
Is that how you were?
yeah.
Someone said, "Oh, you funny." Someone said, "Oh."
Well, hold on, I'm getting a call real quick.
Someone said, "Oh." All right,
is though.
I'm having an
Shit.
awkward situation. I need to get up out of here.
Or out of nowhere, just say, "Huh?
Like,
You heard that? No, I ain't hear that."
Right.
Start
Oh,
playing
yes,
crazy.
Right.
What about you, Mr. Devo?
To be honest, I've never really thought about it. You know, say as far as like sex, they say there are givers and takers. I feel like I'm more of a giver, so I'm more so thinking about how I'm pleasing the woman as opposed to how she's pleasing me. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I never really thought about any indicators. I guess you can see as far like how freaky they are or something like that. Like, I mean, as far as like what she's like into based on the conversation you have, or you know. But,
Just ask a question.
What you like to
yeah, right. But
Intelligence.
That's the baby's lunch.
do? Uh-oh.
I'm out.
I ate that shit.
Shout out to people who seen
That was
the
his
movie.
Lunchable?
Imagine going through there. It's
Eat up them fruit snacks.
Oh, man. Gone.
oh shit, my
That was
fault.
his.
Damn. I'll buy another pack. You said last time, yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait, my
He'll have
son's
McDonald's
saying-
tomorrow.
You ain't get those?
But okay, but I agree with that. I agree with that for sure.
Shout out to y'all for being vulnerable and sharing that on the podcast for sure. Because
Yeah, ladies.
we women do not fucking know. As much as we like to say, I speak on behalf. Sometimes we just do not fucking know.
What men like?
Y'all not as vocal as we are.
Shit.
Never mind.
I think
I
we
recant
say
my
it,
statement.
but it's with our boys. You feel me?
Yeah.
We like, God damn, she
Group
was using the
chat.
fuck out her teeth. You feel me? Like, we ain't gonna say it to her. Cause we like, man, baby.
I think you
just-
should.
I know, but it's so
You'll
hard.
get a fucking
Girl,
free.
women's egos are very, you know, it'd be like, what? I didn't suck your dick right. You know, and she's crumbling at that point. Now I have to fix it. You feel me? Like, no, it wasn't that bad. You know, but it's like, no, it
Nah,
was.
don't be stroking it. Look, hey, look. Just move a little bit to the right next time.
How you tell
Yo,
a man his dick ain't good?
Don't do it like that. Do it like this instead. I would literally be as blunt as
That's a
possible
powerful
because
question.
the thing is, like, for me, I'm not in this for you to get your nut. It's a mutual exchange of energy.
Mhm.
And if I'm gonna sit here and just be a piece, then the fact I'm here for. You're not providing anything for me financially, nutritionally, emotionally.
I got food stamps.
Fuck your food stamps. You can't even hit it right. Like, what the fuck?
Damn.
But what if
it's
he's
like
actually
that?
trying? What if he wants to
Then
nurture
I'm
you?
willing to educate him because,
Okay.
again, sex is a language. It's a language. So you have to be able to say, okay, I see what language you speak in. Let me learn it at the end of the day. Like, flat out.
That takes a while to educate somebody, definitely at this age.
If they're willing to learn, it shouldn't take long at all.
Yeah,
And three times top.
If you listen, that's all. Woman will tell you, like, you hit that shit way too rough. They might say it jokingly, but or even just a comment, but you gotta listen, like, ooh, you know, or shit.
Maybe I was going ham.
Because
Like,
primarily
give you
men get
cues.
turned on by women getting turned on, real shit. And so if, like, they see a woman genuinely enjoying themselves, they're like, oh, well, I'm about to show my ass. And all they need to do is just take direction. And it's vice versa, too, because that's the exchange.
It is a mutual exchange, though.
Yeah, woman.
I feel like they give you cues too. Like if you really pay attention to her body, like like even if without
Yeah.
saying it, she'll show you what she likes and what she doesn't.
Yeah.
You can tell if
Yeah.
that shit hurt.
If it's dry,
Yeah,
she's
you
not
can.
trying to fuck
Oh,
y'all.
yeah.
Just throwing it out
If she
there.
what?
It's not consensual.
If it's dry.
Oh hell.
No, hell no.
How you even get in
I don't
there?
care how much she in your face. If it's dry, ain't something there.
That sounds terrible.
Move on.
Yeah, that is out.
I can't get in that well.
That boy empty. Ain't no water.
I haven't never.
Awesome.
Well, I got a question for y'all. What would grandma find disturbing yet oddly charming? That was smooth. Cards Against Humanity. Question number 2. Oh, okay.
Hold on. We gotta shuffle these up.
I'm gonna ask the question again.
Dang.
What would grandma find disturbing yet oddly charming?
What you got?
Just read it.
No.
Nah. I don't know.
Oh, he got some fire. He bent the
No.
All
car.
right.
I had to get my bad ones out first.
That ain't fire.
That
That's
put mine in
saving
here
it
too.
for another round. That's
That put mine in here too. That I read.
No, you
that
don't
off.
do yours.
Oh, cool.
Don't do-
All right.
You're learning so
All right.
fast.
The first one. What would grandma
Talking
find
shit.
disturbing yet oddly charming? Nicolas Cage. I don't know how we get to that. Oh Lord. What would grandma find disturbing
Oh, Lord.
yet oddly charming? Penis breath.
I've taught you well, grandbaby.
I thought you were.
I'm your son.
What would grandma find disturbing yet oddly charming? A fart so powerful that it wakes the giants from their 1,000-year slumber.
You liked what I cooked for dinner, baby?
That was deep. All right. What would grandma find disturbing yet oddly charming? A balanced breakfast. I mean, that's cool.
She do make sure you eat.
All right, the most wild one here was penis breath.
Clearly.
What would grandma find
Jump it around.
disturbing yet oddly charming?
The silent killer over there.
Devo get this.
That was fried. Penis breath.
That's why you was cracking up the whole time?
Yep.
As it should be. As it should be.
it's on you.
Oh, for me? Okay. Just pick random.
Yeah, just pick a random black one.
Oh, this is a 2 and 2.
Oh, 2 cards.
shit.
Dang, do we
Just
skip
another
that or
one.
do we like?
Just get
It's 2 cards?
We're just gonna
It's
grab
like-
everybody, get one more card.
Yeah.
Wait, but then how do we?
Everybody just gets an extra card. And
We just
So
get-
then for the
So
next,
get an extra.
the last card, we'll have one left.
I like how you tried
Oh,
to
you're not
pass it
doing
like
it.
that. That was really
Who,
insane.
V?
You got yours?
Gravitate over
How many cards y'all got?
4.
I
I
got
have
4. You got 3?
I got 3.
Yeah, get out there. Oh.
Dang.
Damn, I'm so. I did not expect for it to even go remotely close
Alright.
to you. I'm sorry.
All right, everybody got 4 cards. So go ahead.
I'm sorry.
All right, and the Academy Award for blank goes to blank.
Yeah, Academy Award blank goes to blank. Oh shit, I used the wrong thing.
Hold on, say that again.
And the Academy Award for blank goes to blank.
I need to get a whole new
Oh,
set.
hell, I need a new.
I
You
fucked
grab
up.
a new card?
I fucked up. I had missed my cards.
He out here swapping shit.
I don't like
I have a
this.
question. I have a question.
Why you crying?
We have to pass them in a certain way so that they can read the one first and then read the second
Yeah.
one first.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Can you read the question off one more time? I promise.
Yeah, this is hard.
This is what.
I don't like
And the
this one.
Academy Award for blank goes to blank.
Academy one.
Oh, well, I got
Ass.
these terrible ones, man.
Man.
Okay.
All right, here. Oh, we need 2 cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. If y'all listen out there, give us a second. I'm going to get rid of these cards. These are terrible, man.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of this shit.
So they have to stay in that order.
Oh, they have to?
They have,
have
well,
to stay
mine
in the
have to
order,
stay in
so
that
I'm
I don't
order
give a
because
fuck
I want
what
them to
order
read it
those
in
are
that
in.
specific
They'll
All
order.
right, here you go. Nia Kai's at the bottom, the last 2. I'm putting some top so y'all can know. All right, cool.
And then maybe go that way.
That's Nia Kai's, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's mine. Yep.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Go ahead and read them off, brother.
Organization and success.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, everyone.
All right.
Shout out to the morale king.
We should speak to the mic a little bit, brother.
He's
He's all like the
He be
cat.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a soft voice. All right.
I'm trying to get your box.
All right. So the Academy Award for having anuses for eyes goes to how far I can get my own penis up my butt. Oh my god.
What?
Wait.
Oh my god.
You got it.
The Academy.
How to get rid of that shit?
And the Academy Award for getting naked and watching Nickelodeon
Oh, that's a good one.
goes to my Uber driver, Pavel.
The Uber driver who?
Pavel?
Pavel. Shout out to Pavel.
Shout out to Pavel.
Pavel.
Academy Award for funky fresh rhymes goes to explosions.
Heard that. Shout out to World War III.
No.
And the Academy Award for the Great Depression goes to Dead Birds Everywhere.
Oh shit! Damn, that's dark.
Send help.
Oh man.
You got some options,
That's a
bro.
lot.
Yeah, that's
you
some
got
good
some
ones.
options.
I think I'm gonna go with the Uber driver Pavel.
Let's get it.
Pavel.
And the Academy Award goes to Uber driver to Pavel. What's
Shouts
it?
out
For getting naked and watching
Getting naked.
Nickelodeon.
For getting naked and watching Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. My nigga break
Just
down.
imagine you getting your Uber, he just chilling. So
Gooch.
Getting her neck out, man.
Always.
All
yeah,
right.
hold on, let me go get this out my car.
I might say what you watching first. Like, this
I'm
might be a
probably
good
catching.
episode.
What was that?
Is that Rocco's Modern
Go ahead.
Life?
Who next?
Real monsters.
Was
Like,
that Nia
you
Kai's?
playing bangers.
Yeah, that's news.
Oh, that was
All right,
Nia's.
so
Go
we get to
ahead.
Yes, yes.
Your turn.
Yes, it is.
You get to read your card off.
Okay.
You want me to talk to you?
You could just.
Wait, this is the one that was just.
No, don't.
She had two more.
Don't throw it this way
Oh
anymore.
yeah, so that's hers. You get a card.
Please.
Oh,
Just, okay. Yeah.
Nia Kai got the card.
I'm okay, you guys.
This junk.
Y'all got the
Yeah.
last two?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Yep.
All right, so your turn to read.
Snaps. What we got? I'm sorry, Professor, but I didn't complete my homework because of blank. Again, I'm sorry, Professor, but I couldn't complete my homework because of blank.
Man.
Ha ha.
This is hard pal. All right,
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead.
Do fucking ality.
Oh yeah, hold on. One more.
One more.
All right.
We in?
Yeah, we
Yep,
all in
go
there.
ahead.
All right, bet. Dang, what we got? I'm sorry, Professor, but I couldn't complete my homework because of Italians.
Oh.
Damn it. That
Shit.
pasta.
Marco, you really ruined this for me.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I couldn't complete my homework because of goblins.
Hey.
What's the good one to the
When you
goblin?
Batman and
Ooh,
trying to get your education.
I'm
Spider-Man?
sorry, Professor. I'm sorry, Professor, but I couldn't complete my homework because of my bright pink fuckhole. Damn, that's a lot to say.
You want to read that again?
Shout out to all
Read
the
that
ladies
again.
out there.
Wait.
All my
Okay.
ladies with the bright pink.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I couldn't complete my homework because of whipping it out.
Hey, when they call, they call.
It's the whipping it out for me.
Whooping it out.
For two. Hello.
What?
Go ahead.
2 on the gang was really good, y'all. I'm out here.
Who got the last card?
Nia,
It was me.
Go ahead.
fling it to her.
Please don't. I'm traumatized.
Oh, that was a
Y'all
good
are
fling.
very good at this.
Yeah, that was a good.
Except for
fling.
the first one. It hit me in my face.
You didn't catch it.
Y'all got one more card left?
One more card left.
Wait, I got two.
I got one.
Oh wait, you talking about these?
Yeah. How many white cards y'all got left?
Oh,
I got
I got
one.
two
left.
white cards.
Two. Oh, y'all go
I
ahead.
have
Then.
one
Go
white
ahead.
Got one.
card.
Yeah.
Someone's to read this.
Oh, because he did the one with the two.
Two.
He wasn't supposed to get an extra one.
And then
That
he
makes
just
sense.
did.
Here you go,
his
Nia
last
Kai. You can
one.
read it all.
Yeah.
How did I lose my virginity?
Oh,
That's what it says.
Yes, sir.
How did I lose my virginity?
I
All
thought
right.
she was asking that. Though.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
asked it so quick and so calmly.
Y'all got y'all.
I took a moment. I'm like, wow, the irony.
All right.
The question is, how did I lose my
I'll
virginity?
tell y'all about it.
All y'all just
Don't be friends with a Gemini. They open their fucking mouths. Just kidding.
First off,
Love
I was talking
you.
about myself.
How did I lose my virginity? The patriarchy.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty on the
How did I
nose.
lose my virginity? The penny whistle solo from My Heart Will Go On. Unfamiliar. How did I lose my virginity? Not reciprocating oral sex.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be.
How did I lose my virginity? Genuine human connection.
Which one you choose?
These suck.
Yeah. They
Yeah. Just pick mine.
all right.
I'm not playing favoritisms.
You don't even know which one mine is.
Which one is it? Can you read it off for us?
Genuine human connection.
Genuine. How did I lose my virginity?
Let's
Genuine
go.
human connection.
I mean, it just makes the most logical.
Yeah.
I wish somebody else read it.
I
Low
had
key.
that fit the
Yeah,
thing. I
no.
was just like, oh.
It's cool. Well, that was our last black card, and that's
Mine
my
would've
last
been
Didn't
white
they
card.
both? Y'all both won, right?
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker?
This is for
Please.
Go ahead.
You ain't get hit in the face.
dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
You got a card?
My
No.
fault.
You want to pick your own card? You
Oh,
want?
I do have a card. I don't know what I did with it though.
Okay.
I remember it though.
No, that doesn't help.
And we
good.
the three will select the funniest.
Okay.
one. My
I'll
fellow
take it.
Americans, before this decade is out, we will have blank on the moon.
Ah, goodness.
Well,
Okay, I'll take it. Shout out to Justin for passing my cards out from the potato couch.
oh, you can see it too.
All right, go ahead. Read off on.
My fellow Americans, before this decade is out, we will have tap dancing like there's no tomorrow on the moon. My fellow Americans, before this decade is out, we will have object performance on the moon. Oh,
was it?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
right.
say it again.
Object permanence.
Shout out to
Damn.
CMSD.
Object permanence. What the fuck is that?
It's a phenomenon
I say
that
it better.
infants or babies experience. It's just like, they don't realize that objects are there if they don't see them, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
They don't
Yeah.
even have realization of themselves. They look in the mirror and they're like, who the fuck?
Who am I? Right.
the fuck is this in front of me?
Something like that. But
Oh, that's the last two?
That's the last two.
Which one you vote for?
I'm going to vote for...
I already know which one you vote for.
Let me see. My fellow Americans. Before this decade is out.
which one you ain't vote for this. You didn't even know what this stuff meant. Okay. What's your vote?
I voted for tap dancing like there's no tomorrow. Right.
Oh, is that 3 for me? Let's go.
Oh, that's one vote.
Oh,
See.
I'm sad. I didn't know we were doing it.
Yeah, still it's the tap dancing.
Okay.
It don't
Is
matter
it-
what my vote is.
I don't know. It could be broken out.
It's you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop being a bully. You see, I changed the word from abuse to bully.
So, y'all, the answer is going to be tap dancing like there's no tomorrow.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
And our
ding,
winner
ding.
is Nia Kai.
Nia Kai is the winner.
No space,
winner.
no case. Shout out to me.
Cards Against Humanity Championship. But we'd like to thank y'all for coming on the show today. We appreciate y'all. We enjoy playing Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
So can y'all give everybody y'all Instagrams to where they can follow y'all at, or social media, your brand, Go ahead.
Promote yourselves.
Yeah.
Well, me, I'm at Divo216, Divo 216. Devon Jones, my private right now, but if I feel like you're not spam, I will accept you.
Shout out to privacy.
If you find me, then you'll find art on Instagram. My Instagram is at myarthero with underscores, so that's my_art_hero. Flat out.
For sure. And you make jewelry, by the way?
I do make jewelry, by the way.
Yeah. Can you let us know about that? Let's real quick, what you got, how you got into it, and what kind of jewelry do you make?
I make crystal jewelry, so I work with stones. Stones, wire stones, work with copper. That's just what I do right now. I'm building up my business and artistry at the moment so that I can produce extra hard in the spring and the summer of this year.
Dope.
And that's that on that.
Dope.
You will see more on the page if you follow, again, at my_art_hero.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it.
All right.
You all
Time
good?
for the affirmation station. All right, y'all. Repeat after me.
Here it goes.
I am planting a seed for abundance.
I am planting a seed for abundance.
I am planting a seed for prosperity.
I am planting a seed for prosperity.
I am planting a seed for healing.
I am planting a seed for healing.
I am planting a seed for positive change.
I am planting a seed for positive change.
I am planting a seed for a peaceful home.
I am planting a seed for a peaceful home.
I am planting a seed for respectful connections.
I am planting a seed for respectful connections.
And I am planting a seed for miracles.
I am planting a seed for miracles.
And that is your affirmation station. Your harvest season is coming right now.
Hey.
And we all said that in the same accord. I was trying not to laugh because it was so perfect.
Y'all did. That shit was smooth as fuck. I was like, ooh.
Because we all wanted that shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, with that being said, ladies and boys and girls, thank you for watching or listening to Lavish Journey podcast, where we create,
Inspire,
spread greatness.
Peace,
We outta
y'all.
here. Post a picture real quick.